Okay, we live. All right, so we about to get on live. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got a word for you, so get in here. Get in here. I got a word. I have a word. That's it, man.
Here's a hot take. If you have a message inside you that people are meant to hear, it'll never make the impact that it truly deserves until you have one thing: an audience.
Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Hey, get on. All right, bye. Okay, so I was just talking to my friend KD, y'all, and he said something to me so deep that I need y'all to hear it. Okay? It is so deep that I need y'all to hear this word. So while we waiting for him to come on, I was talking to my other friend the other day. And basically, I was telling her about how I was going to reach out to somebody that wronged me in the past. And I was going to call that person because I'm the bigger person, and I was going to call them. And they said, Pinky, no, you're not. You're not doing that. And it made me think about the fact that I wanted to share this word with y'all. We have to stop trying to go back to the people that let us drown. And I'm speaking about the metaphor when we're talking about going to the pool. When you go to the pool, there's a lifeguard, okay? There's a lifeguard that has a lifeline. When that lifeguard is in there, they are waiting and making sure that nothing happens around the atmosphere that they are responsible for. Okay, are y'all following me? So, because they're responsible for the atmosphere, they are always perusing. So, it is their core responsibility to make sure that they are paying attention to everything around them. So when you have something or somebody that's in the atmosphere that you are responsible for, and your core role is to save that thing if it needs saving, and you don't do it, that means that you are intentionally preparing for the funeral. Okay? Can anybody understand what I'm talking about? They are a lifeguard in the pool, and you fall in the pool and you start to drown. And can you imagine the lifeguard looking at you and watching you drown? Hey, Mari. Can you imagine the lifeguard looking at you and watching you drown? So, why on earth would you go back to the same environment and the same atmosphere that allowed you to drown, that had the tools and the resources and the infrastructure to save you and allowed you to drown? Okay. That is a word on today. Stop going back to the place that let you drown. What is wrong with you? I'm talking to myself right now, by the way. What is wrong with you? Why do we keep going back to the places where people saw the suffering? They saw the drowning. They saw the hands like this trying to come up for air, and they did nothing. They watched. They ate popcorn. So why would you circle back? This person said, you know what? Let me prepare. The funeral is going to happen. Let me go get my outfit ready. They knew. And they could have done something about it, and they didn't. So why on earth would you circle back? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That is my word for the day. Okay? Because I realize that in 2026, I am no longer going back to the place where people allowed me to drown. It's not happening. I don't care who you are. I don't care what it is. And I had to catch myself. Sometimes you got to catch yourself. Sometimes you got to catch yourself because I was literally about to go back to the place that killed me. Why would you go back to the murderer? I'm speaking metaphorically. Okay. But I don't know if y'all caught that and if that word meant anything to you. Okay, Katie, hop back on now. My friend about to hop on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Mm, hold on.
You on there?
Yeah, I'm on. What's up? Okay, hey Katie. Hey. So listen, let me tell
You
you what I was talking about just now. Hold on, let me add you. I'm still trying to learn all this technology. It's so confusing. God. Okay, window. Hold on. Okay. Boop, boop. There we go.
did it come in? Did it come in?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
I
learning
wonder why
technology
my
in real time.
I
Okay,
wonder why
listen.
my the thing looks still. Hold on, hold on.
I can see you. Listen, Katie, I was just telling I'm on live right now, so you
Uh
on
huh.
live everywhere. And I was just talking about how the other day I was gonna make a phone call to somebody, um, and Dora was like, well, why would you do that? Why would you go back to the same place that watched you drown? And I was just like, oh my gosh, we have to stop going back to the places that let us drown, people, places, and things. Why would you go
Uh
back to the place that watched you drown? It's like somebody who is a lifeguard and you are responsible for protecting the environment. So anything that happens in your environment, you're supposed to protect, you're supposed to guard, you're supposed to secure. So when you see
yeah.
somebody in your environment drowning, and you allow it to
Mm.
happen, and then you're going to and they know that you're dying
Uh
and they don't save you, why would you ever go back to that?
you can't.
That is a word. Okay,
That don't go back to dry places.
don't go back to dry places. Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Don't
Don't
go
go
back.
back to dry places.
Don't go back
Because
to
you know
dry
what
go ahead.
because you know what happens in dry places, you get dehydrated.
Oh,
And dehydration leads to death.
that's a bar.
You can't be in a dry place but for so long.
Mm. Come on,
So
Pastor KD.
if you go back to the dry place, you're basically saying you're willing to starve yourself for the things that you need to stay alive.
Mm, mm. And this is
Don't go
why it's
back.
important. This is why it's important to be around people that's going to quench your thirst mentally, spiritually,
Oh
emotionally.
man.
You following me? You need to be around people that are going to quench your intellectual thirst.
Yes,
You need to
exactly.
be around
You
people that are going to, yo, that was so deep, yo.
listen to this. You all right, so we talking about a dry place, right? It says basically you need people to pour into you. They have to release a liquid, pour into you. A
Oh,
tree, a tree cannot grow when there's no water.
mm.
There has to be something poured into for the tree to grow.
That
If
was a
they're not
bar.
pouring
Hey, if you was a
anything,
rapper, that was a bar. Okay.
yes, yes.
That was a
So
bar.
when Dora said, "Why would you go back?" Think about that.
Mm.
If you go back, you can't grow.
Because
It
there's
may
nothing to pour.
it's nothing to pour.
Mm.
If you go back, you will not grow.
If you go back, you will not grow. So that's why you cannot go back to the places that made you dry. So listen, hold
Oh,
up, KD. Before we got on this
come
call,
on.
me and you was on the phone. We was talking about 2026 because I feel like that's the top for the next couple of days. The topic got to be 2026, and I'll tell you why. Because now is the time that people have the opportunity to start over. You got the opportunity to like reset, to get your mind right, to figure out what it is that you want to do next year, who it is that you want to be next year. So you said something to me on the phone. What did you say about an appetite? Like you have
Yeah,
to. What you say?
2026. Ask yourself this one question: How hungry
Hold up, where you go?
In 2026, ask yourself, how hungry are you? How big is your appetite?
Mm. How
Here's
big
the
is your
thing,
appetite? Listen,
because the level of your appetite determines the results that you get out of whatever you do in life.
let me tell you something, KD. My blessings in 2026 are overweight. Do you hear me?
You know why?
Overweight. 2026, I'm having obese blessings in 2026. Okay? I'm having obese overflow in 2026 with my businesses. Do you understand?
Yo, obese blessings.
Obese. Listen, I'm not even going to be able to fit all the blessings that God is about to give me in my business. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Listen,
Listen.
here's the thing. The only way you can get obese blessings is that you have to have an appetite big enough.
You got to have an appetite big
Let
enough.
me say so, let me say something to you. You know what most people do? Think about this. When I come in your kitchen and they cooking that good food, your mom say, "Hey, Katie, you want something to eat?" Of course.
Mhm.
Eating my food, right? And I'm done. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, I wanted some more. And then she offered me, "Katie, you want another plate?" The back of my mind, I'm like, I want it, but then I say no. The
Mhm.
problem with most people is that they get, once they eat the first plate, they say no, knowing that they wanted more. So what happens is they walk away in regret.
Mm. Come on, bars. You should have
So
been a
when you
rapper,
say,
KD.
how big is your appetite? You have to be in alignment, and you have to be truth with the truth of how big your appetite really is.
Mhm.
Because if you're not true to that appetite, you will walk away unfulfilled, and you'll walk away with regret.
Yeah. No, that's good.
I should have got that second plate. I should have got that third plate of food. I know inside I wanted more,
Yeah.
but do you think you deserve more?
Mm. Listen.
You know, remember we talked about how some people, they get big and they don't keep going.
Yeah.
They don't go to the next level because they might they don't how they convince themselves that they full.
Mm-hmm.
How big is your appetite?
How big is your appetite for success? How bad do you want it? How hungry are you? Like,
Oh man,
are you going to go the distance?
man. You
Like,
want to know what's so it's so crazy? Most people appetites don't increase until they starve.
that's good. So tell me what's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Well, the first one is I can't I'm no longer, because honesty is the key to growth, right?
Mm-hmm.
I no longer care 100% of what people think.
Mm.
That's my New Year's resolution. Is to release.
Mm. So
It's to
you are
be
not
set
moved.
free
You're basically saying that in 2026 you're not going to be moved by the opinions of other people.
and move by none of that. We
And
can we can say we can
uh,
say we're aren't, but we still can have that 20% where it's like, damn, I'm setting myself free. I'm just living.
let me tell you why that's so deep. And I'm talking to the creators right now because, I'm a new content creator. Okay. I've been getting online and I've been talking. And there is this thing when you start getting online and start being visible that a part of you cares about what people are saying. Like you want to know that they're enjoying your live, they're enjoying all of the things and how you showing up. But what I realize is the most successful people, the most successful content creators that I've been studying, they're not reading comments, right? They're not paying attention to the opinions of other people. They're treating this like a job, okay? They're treating this as like, I
Mhm.
wake up in the morning, I do my content, I clip my content, I post it online, I get my captions ready, I batch schedule it, I do all of these things. Like, I'm literally like a baby right now, KD, crawling, learning
Mhm.
a whole new skill. Like we could talk about restaurants all day long. I could do that all day long. We could talk about opening businesses all day long. But when you're talking about being a content creator and getting
That's a
online,
different world.
I'm motherfucking talking about it is a different world. So I am learning, and I'm being honest and being vulnerable, that I'm learning a new skill in real time. So when you said you're not worried about in 2026 about what people are saying about you, okay? Like that's critical to the success of what it is that you're trying to do because you have to block out the noise. You have to block out the negative comments. You have to block out the people that have an opinion on what it is that you're doing, and you need to focus and push the content out. I'm talking to myself
Yep.
right now. You got to push the content out. You just got to push.
You got
Like
to set yourself
it's
free.
given. Push. Like you
You
have
got to
to.
set
You got to push.
you got to salt and pepper it and push it.
Stupid. You have
Salt
to
and
push
pepper.
it. Listen,
Yeah.
in 2026, it's me, myself, and I. In
Oh man.
2026, it's me, myself, and I. In
Hey, where's the
2026, we're putting
sound effect,
ourselves
man?
first in 2026. Okay?
Yes, we releasing.
We come first in
Yes,
2026.
2026. Yes. In 2026 is about confidence.
Yeah.
2026 is about confidence. That's what it's about. You have to be confident that no matter what, you are who you are. It is what it is. You showing up the way you show up, and the way they perceive it and the way they receive it, that's on them. But you done your part.
And listen, hold up. Not only is it just about confidence, 2026 is the year of shooting your shot. What do I mean when
Oh
I
man,
say that?
where's the horn, man? Hit a horn. Where's the
Where,
sound
where the
effect?
goddamn horn? I
That
don't know.
now that was
2026 is the year of shooting your shot.
oh man.
Get your pride out the way, get your ego out the way. Do what it is that's going to take your business to the next level.
Oh man,
Do
now
what it
that's a
is
word.
that you need to do that's going to take your business to the next level.
That's a word.
2026,
Shoot your shot.
you got to shoot your shot. Listen, there's
That's a
people,
word, yo.
I respect people that aren't afraid. Listen, you're not going to get yeses every single time. All the
Mm-mm.
no's that you get when you're growing your business, guess what that is? Practice. It's practice. It's putting you in position so you can practice so that when you get that yes, you already ready for the yes. Because you've been in training camp.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying, Katie?
Man, that's crazy. You listen, I'm still trying to get past this. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, you got to shoot
Yo,
your shot.
that's like taking it back to the days when you was an artist and somebody you had a demo and you was trying to meet LL Cool J, so you stood where he was playing at on the corner hoping you could see his manager,
Wow, did you do
somebody that
that,
was working
Katie?
on the tour.
Did
You
you do that?
remember that?
I mean, I know
Oh,
people do that, but
that
you
that's
in the
how
music industry.
that's how I got in. Me and my mother got on a bus and went to Washington D.C. and we seen a guy that was dressed nice standing on the side. My mother said he looked like success, and he was the promoter for Yolanda Adams and Casey and JoJo. And I went over to him and we connected with him, and we walked up on him, and that was that. That's how
Wow.
I got into business. We shot our shot
Wow. That's
because he
really dope.
looked like somebody that was important.
Mm.
And that one connection from us not being afraid to shoot our shot, we walked up on him, say, "This is what we doing. You look like somebody important," and he was important. And that's
Wow.
how I ended up on Interscope, Motown, Def Jam, because of we walked up on him and we shot our shot.
That is crazy.
That was 1995.
Wow. So it don't even matter the time. You got to shoot your shot. I'm so
You got to
excited.
shoot your shot.
I'm so excited about just walking into the new year and closing the gap. Okay. Yeah, I've been saying, Chubby Check, I've been saying shoot your shot for years. That's the only way that you're gonna get ahead. What separates the weak from the strong in business are the people that's just like, no, I don't want to put myself out there. To the people that's just like, I'm making plays. Do you know, even me at my big successful age, I still be DMing people, hey, we need to do this. I remember, listen, I used to DM Lil Baby all the time, like, Lil Baby, what's up? What you doing? Let's do this. Let's do this. Guess what we do? We end up doing a giveaway at Slutty Vegan.
Yep.
We end up doing a giveaway. I'm DMing people, hey, like we should talk. Let's set up a meeting, or not even just something that I need. I'll DM people and say, hey, you need to do this. I'm gonna give you an example. I gave I was talking to Super Scent. That's my girl. Shout out to Super Scent. And I had a dream about her. I said, I got an idea for you. You need to open up a restaurant. I literally
Mm.
gave her the whole like all. When I tell you, I told her that I had the dream, and maybe that was confirmation. Do you know this girl just opened up a restaurant
Wow.
that's very successful?
That's crazy.
But sometimes shooting your shot ain't all about asking for something. You can shoot your
No.
shot and give something. That's what you call networking. That's what you call relationship building.
Yes. Yes. That's
You
that's
understand what I'm
honestly,
saying?
yo, think about this. That was half of what made you successful. You always talked about shooting your shot, and you know what? I got an idea. If somebody come to the table with one thing, you like, nope, but we're gonna add this, we're gonna add this. Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do this? And just think about what you did. All you did was simply open your mouth. You know how many people walk away from opportunity frustrated the next day because they say, damn, what if I would have walked up and told that person what I do, what I can
Mm-hmm.
offer, or said, hey, I got an idea for you.
Mm-hmm.
But they got afraid. They started
Mm-hmm.
overthinking. They started trying to analyze the situation
Mm-hmm.
instead of moving on that initial feeling,
Mm-hmm.
moving on that initial thought, that initial confidence, and they end up shooting themselves in the foot. So 2026, shoot your shot, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
remember
fired
the
up.
Pursuit of Happiness, the movie with Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
He shot his shot,
Yeah.
you know, and that's
Somebody said they let fear keep them quiet. Fear is keeping them quiet. You cannot let fear keep you quiet. You got to do it when you're scared. You got to do it when you don't feel like it. And I'm talking to myself too. The only way
mm,
that you are going, because that to be that's nothing but that those negative thoughts that get in your mind that try to deter
yes,
you from the assignment that's already within you. Listen, every single one of us have the greatness ability within us. We all have
yes,
that level of greatness that we possess inside. You just got to have the mindset to be able to unlock the greatness that lives within you. Now, how do you unlock that mindset? You got to train the muscle. How do you train the muscle? Get on lives like this, research, figure out ways to be better, discipline, go on a fast. And that's how
mm.
you start attacking fear. You know how you attack fear? With practicing. You attack fear with knowledge. You attack fear with reading. You attack fear by getting better. You attack fear by aligning with the right people. You attack fear by making sure that you're around the right energy.
I'm gonna tell you something. What you just said. You said you attack fear by practicing because when something becomes second nature, it's no longer a thought.
Of course.
Fear cripples you in your thoughts.
Let
So
me,
if it becomes
man,
second nature, there is no thought. It's just what you do.
let me tell you something, KD. You know, I travel like 4 days a week. Like I'm always on a plane going to a speaking engagement. And I have one rule. When I do my speaking engagements, do not give me the questions. I don't want to know just are we talking about business? Great. That's all I need to know. Like I don't want us to practice the questions. I don't want you to tell me, okay, this is what we're gonna talk about and we're gonna do that. I said I don't want none of that. And they said, you
Mm.
sure? Like you don't want to get ready, you don't want to give us the questions? The rest of them. So they said, you sure y'all don't want us to set up you don't want to know the questions? I said no. You know why? Because I've been in the ring. I've been in the
Yes,
ring.
you've
You
been in the
understand what I'm
ring.
saying? I've been
You've
in the ring. Let's
you've
talk
been
about
hit.
I've
You've
been
been
hit.
hit.
I'm like
You've
Martin.
been. you,
You remember
yeah.
Martin when he got beat up in the ring? That episode? I don't know if y'all old enough for
Oh
that.
my God.
But I've been in the ring. I've been tired. I've been KO'd. I've been in a corner where somebody had to give me water and resuscitate me. I've had blood all over me. Okay. I had the championship where the referee, God, is putting my hands up in the air because I got the victory. I have been in the ring.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So because God, Martin did get his head tore up. That was me. That was me this year, top of this year. But listen, I've been in the ring. But let me tell you something that's so beautiful about staying in the ring. What you think is so
Mm.
beautiful, KD, about staying in the ring?
Oh man. If you man, listen, first of all, I'm trying to come up
Experience. Staying in the ring,
experience.
you got experience. You know
Yes.
what it feels like to fail.
And
You know what it
wisdom.
feels like to win. You know what it feels like to lose. You know what it feels like to get it all.
Mm. And you know
Like
what that
what?
breeds? That breeds wisdom and it breeds confidence, all from getting
Yeah.
your butt kicked. So
Yes.
you don't need people to give you the strip because it's already in you. You're
Listen,
not
let me tell you
reading off
something.
anything. You're going to deliver a message based on experience. You don't need nobody to write nothing. And people
Yes.
can feel when you really lived it, what you say that you do.
Exactly. Like I'm not getting on stage. This is my life
No,
story.
you live on stage.
And then somebody said, Kim, the builder, and make sure you got the right corner, the right people in your corner. That's a fact, Kim.
When you,
You got to
oh,
make
you,
sure that you got the right people in your corner. Let's talk about that for a second.
so let's say something about that. When you're in the ring and you go round to round, in the middle of the ring, when you're tired and you need water and you need to get refreshed, where do you go? To the corner. So the
Ooh,
right people gotta be in the corner.
you got to have the right people in the corner. Because the
So
right
when you
people in
go
the corner,
back
ooh,
out
that's good.
in the ring for the
That's
fight for
good.
the second round, it's either you're gonna go back out energetic, refilled, refreshed, or you're gonna go back drained, beat down, feeling less than, feeling like you failed. You
Mm.
gotta have the right people to speak to you when you check into the corner.
Oh, you gotta have the right people to speak to you when you checking in the corner. So first of all, what we heard, you gotta stay in the ring. And
Mm-hmm.
while you're in the ring, you gotta make sure that you have the right people in your corner. Cause imagine, think about it. We've all seen boxing matches before. What happened
Yep.
when they go to the corner? That coach ain't saying you ain't gonna beat this, right? Like you just need to give it up. Like
Uh
that ain't gonna work for you. You don't have those kind of people. Why would you have friends that are saying that to you?
uh
You know what I'm saying? Why would
boy,
you
this
have
this this
Why would you have relationships that are saying, "Oh, that ain't gonna work. I don't like that idea." You killing me, and I'm still in the ring. I still gotta fight.
man, this is too deep. We you this is too deep. Do you
Listen,
understand what we just did?
man.
We just cracked the code. Do you know how powerful this is about life?
Listen.
Yo,
I don't
depending
want
on
nobody
who's
in
in
my
your
corner.
corner.
I don't want nobody in my corner that ain't gonna get me ready to get back in the ring.
Mm,
I don't want
yo,
nobody in my corner that ain't gonna help me get ready to get back in the ring.
man, that corner can determine how many rounds you stay in for.
Ooh,
You better drop a. You better ring that siren. Yo, stop.
that's a bar. That corner is going to determine how many rounds you're going to do in a ring. That's why you need to align yourself with best in class. That's why you need to align
Mm,
yourself with people that understand the vision. They understand your mindset. They understand your ethos. They understand that, listen, we got places to go. So it don't matter what it look like right now. We know what it's about to look like later.
because boxing is not physical; it's mental.
Ooh, box. Listen, yo, where's Javante? We need to tell a goddamn boxer this. That's a bar. Boxing is not physical, it's mental. Listen, boxing is the game of entrepreneurship. Let me tell you, let me break it down to you. When you get in a ring, you're studying your opponent.
Mm,
You're studying the competition. You're studying your consumer. You see what they like. You see their patterns. You see their moves. Guess what that's called? Data. You need to
uh,
understand the data in your business. Okay? So while you in the ring, you paying attention. You seeing what they doing. And guess what? The most successful boxers in the business, they let the opponent get tired Follow me. They just
Mm,
sitting back and waiting. They letting the opponent get tired. Listen, life is going to beat you up. Life
mm,
is going to show you that it's hard. Life is going to tell you
mm,
that you
mm,
can't go to the next level. Life is going to do that. So guess what you got to do? You got to sit back and just wait. Okay? Because you
mm,
monitoring the play. Okay? You just got to
mm,
wait. Because life is going to get tired of beating up on you after a while. I should have been a
mm,
pastor. I should have been a pastor.
mm.
Life is going to get tired of beating up on you after
I
a
should
while.
hang this phone up. I should hang up on you. Do you understand what you just said?
Listen
You
to
said
me.
at some point,
Yeah.
life itself will get tired of
Life
beating up on
itself
you.
will get tired. And guess what you got to do? You got to start fighting back. You got to start
Mm.
fighting back. Look, I can fight in real life. You got to start.
Look, man.
You got to start fighting back. Okay?
Look,
When life
man. Let me tell you
life is going
something.
to eventually get tired, and the minute that life get tired, you start fighting
Mm.
back. You start fighting back because you got all of this stamina. They've been beating up on you for so long, and you just been sitting there like, all right, all right, all right. So Melissa said, but when you're trained, you know how to get back up. Huh. Guess what? Guess who you get trained by? The Most High.
Mm.
You
Listen,
get trained by the
boy.
Most High. God is in your corner. That's who really in the corner. God is
I'm
waiting.
hanging up.
Listen, God is
I'm
waiting
getting
in the
off this
wings.
live, man.
Listen, God is
Say that
waiting.
again.
God is
Say
waiting.
that again.
God is in your corner.
I'm hanging up. I don't need. I'm getting off live.
Listen to
God
me.
is in your corner.
Yes, God is in your corner. God is the one giving you the nourishment that you need when you tired. When you feeling a
Oh
little,
man,
if it wasn't for the blood, you think that that's blood because you got punched. That's the blood of Jesus.
come on, man.
Like what?
Now, now
Like,
you
and
talking.
and 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 I hate, and I don't hate to sound preachy because it is what it is, but I'm speaking from my lived experience. I'm speaking
Mm,
from my lived experiences. I almost lost my mind. And you looking at a person that got it all. I got a beautiful home. We got nice cars. We multi-million dollar businesses. We got everything. And I still almost lost my mind.
mm.
Still almost lost my mind. Do you
Ah,
understand? It don't
come on,
mean
man.
when you on your deathbed, it don't matter that you got $1 million in the bank. You're dead.
Ooh,
You're
it
dead.
doesn't matter if you got $1 million in the bank. You're dead.
You're dead. So now when I get in the ring, God is in my corner. Okay? When the referee say this, all right, I gotta go back to the corner. I gotta go talk to God. God, how we gonna do this? God, how we gonna get
Mm.
ourselves out of this? This is hard, God. I don't know. What we gonna do, God?
And here's a word. Here's a
Yes,
word.
ice me up and
Here's
send me back. Kim the builder said, God, ice me up and send me back. Okay? Ice me
here's a
up.
word.
Listen, this the
Here's
ice.
a
This
word.
God putting the ice on me.
Here's a word for somebody listening. Here's a word for somebody listening. Sometimes you go to the corner and ain't nobody there but God.
Ooh. Sometimes you go to the corner and it ain't nobody there but God. That is a bar. Somebody sent me 3 cents. Thank you. Y'all send me 3 cents. Oh, people can send you money?
Well, at least at least you can buy some penny jellyfish.
Not penny Jenny jellyfish. But you
Penny
gotta
jelly
stay in the
the
ring.
jellyfish.
And as long as you stay in the ring, God will always be in your corner. It don't matter how hard
Mm,
it look. It don't matter. You could be in the ninth. What is called? What is called? The ninth round.
yep.
Yeah, you can be in the ninth round and losing it all, and everybody looking at you, and people starting to leave. You know, at the end of a boxing match, everybody start getting up and leaving because they already
Start
know who
getting
the
up.
winner is.
Oh man. And
Damn,
then when they get out their seat, they walking and then something happened and everybody go, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
because now they got to witness
Yeah.
it. They thought that you was dead. They
They
thought that
thought
it
you
was
was
over
done.
for you, and then you came
Yeah,
back
just like
because God was in your corner. So after life stopped lifing on your ass, then you got up and you started fighting. You started fighting
and then you
back,
show up and
and you
then you
show
show
up
up
at the
at the
last
repast.
hour. You show up
You
at the
show up
last
at the
hour.
repast
You show up at the repass.
when they thought you was dead.
They thought you was dead, and you came in like, I heard you was looking for me.
Yeah.
That's why,
Man.
listen, in 2026. I'm staying in the ring. I'm staying in the ring. I already know who's in my corner.
Mm,
I already know who's in my corner. Listen, God got so much of an anointing on me. Even the referee is in my corner.
mm. The corners in
That's
your
called
corner.
favor.
The corners in your
Metaphorically,
corner.
listen, favor. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Amen.
I got so much favor on my life. I don't care what it looked like. I'm always going to be
Favor.
good. Favor.
That
That's why
favor is
people say
real.
favor ain't fair. You heard what I said. The
Mm.
referee is on my side. Referee is supposed to be a neutral party.
Yeah.
I got the referee on my side in 2026. It's going down. Basement. Like, what?
Stay in the ring.
You got to stay in the ring. In
Gotta
2026,
stay in the
I'm
ring.
staying in the ring with all of my businesses. I'm staying locked in with all of my businesses. It's giving here, there, every goddamn where. That's what it's giving. That is
See,
what
man,
it's
listen,
giving.
Pinky, listen to this. This crazy. Look at yourself. I look at myself.
Hey,
We
Keisha.
from Baltimore. We been in the damn ring our whole life.
Man, I need to get stocks in the manufacturing product that creates the ring because I've been in the ring. Okay.
Yes.
But let me
That
tell you
fight
the
is
most
real.
beautiful thing about the fight. No
Uh
matter
oh.
what,
Talk to me.
no matter what, no matter if it looks good, because let me be honest with you, sometimes it ain't meant for you to win in that ring. You got
Oh
you got to
man,
know
that's
your ring.
oh man.
You following me?
Now that's
You
a
have to
word.
know your ring. I'm getting so metaphoric that might just hop over everybody's head.
Every fight ain't meant for you to fight.
Yeah. Every fight ain't meant for you to fight. Sometimes you got to walk away from things that are no longer serving you, that are draining your energy, that are
Boy, I
taking
don't even know
away
if you
your
need
peace. Okay? Peaches, that's good. Every battle isn't yours. I'm
no.
getting hot. Every battle ain't
I
yours. I'm getting hot.
hey yo.
It's like church for
Now
entrepreneurs.
that's a message.
Every battle ain't yours to fight. You
You
don't
gotta
have
know
to get in
when
every ring.
no, you gotta know when not to get in the ring.
You got to know when not to get in the ring. You don't need to get in every single ring. Some stuff you just
Mm.
got to keep it moving. On the surface, it may look like you lost, but you already know you've already gotten the victory because you walked away.
Say that again.
You already
You've
got the victory
already
because you
gotten the
walked
victory.
away. Ice me
Bye,
or
man.
throw in the towel, God, but either way, I'm ready. Come on. Like, what? Every battle ain't yours to fight. Some of the times, God, who in your corner, say, I got this one. You don't worry about it. God is going to say, I got this one. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Did y'all enjoy the word? I'm so excited because I just started getting on live. All of my friends always tell me, like, Pinky, you need to get on live. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And I ain't never been consistent with it, but now I've been consistent with getting on live all the time. So if you enjoyed this live, right, drop it in the comments. And I'm happy to announce. Oh, okay, I'm hearing. Okay, what's that? Hold on. Okay, he calling back in. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So if you want to connect with me, I have not launched it yet. Okay. But I'm going to tell y'all if y'all want to join early and we're going on live tonight. I finally started a community. So a school. It's a entrepreneurial community. Hold on, I'm about to let you back in. I finally started a community and I'm so excited about it because what I've learned is that I have something to give. And I wanted to create somewhere where people can come together and you ain't just downloading documents. Okay. You're not just downloading documents. What we doing is we're building. So I created, am I breaking up? Hold on.
Can
Hold.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
You know I had to get off the phone. I just hung the phone up.
Okay,
That
can y'all
was
hold on? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, they can hear me. Okay, so what I was telling them is about my new community, KD. I did not launch it yet. Not yet. It has not gone live to the public. But let me tell you about this community that I'm building. I always see people build these digital communities and it's like downloading templates and all of that. Sometimes we don't need that. Sometimes we need this. We need to be able to talk to one another and talk about entrepreneurship and the journey in real time and what's happening and how to get better and how to maneuver. Like that's what we be needing sometimes. I don't want to just download paperwork all the time. I do that in my day-to-day life.
no.
I want to connect with people who also are in the ring. Okay? So if you want to get into the ring with me, I have built this community. It's called the Pinky Effect. So I'm so excited about it because I never thought that I would do it. And my friends encouraged me to build a community where we can do meetups and like I go from city to city and meet with people. And because I have so many big plans for 2026, I want to include certain people to go with me because this ain't for everybody. Okay, this is for people who like are self-sufficient and like I'm. This group is not the group like I want to pick you up off the ground, but you can't stay there. This is what this group is, right?
Hmm.
So you understand, Miss Verlonda, this is like sesh, but it's called the Pinky Effect. And you will become a part of my group where we talk every day. I'm calling all of my friends, all of my successful friends, my friends that have built businesses, but we ain't doing interviews. We're doing this. We are talking about how
Talking.
to elevate, how to go to the next level, how to figure out how to take your business to scale, what not to do, when to get out of the ring, when to get your ass back in the ring. Why haven't you been in the ring? Like this is that. So the name of my community is called the Pinky Effect. It's an exclusive community. Okay. And it ain't for everybody. Okay. It is not for everybody. But I want people who are hungry and who stay with an open appetite to win because that's my energy 24 hours a day. KD, what do you know about me? You know this ain't just for no live. This is me all day long.
Yeah, but you got to take the word 24 hours because that ain't enough hours in a day for you. It could be 2 in the morning. It could be 3 o'clock. Listen, she could be asleep on the steps. If she pick up that phone and you got the right idea, she gonna get up. She gonna
Listen,
start talking and then fall right back to sleep,
and will
nonstop.
and will. How do I pin this? I just put it. Oh, I pinned it. So I pinned it. So it's called the Pinky Effect. If y'all want to be a part of it, come join it. So let me tell you what we're doing in the Pinky Effect. So every week we're doing something different. So at the top of the week, we're doing a live with me. Then we're going to do a live with me and KD. And then I'm also going to be bringing in my other super successful celebrity, politician, influencer friends who are all in real time building, but we talking about real shit. Okay. I was on live at the 1 p.m. preaching. So we talking about real stuff, and there's going to be a library of resources for you to download NDAs, download contracts, whatever you need for your business. And we're going to motivate each other. Like we're holding each other accountable. So if you ever needed an accountability group, this is the accountability group. I have not gone live yet. That's the first time I actually put it in a public forum. So if you want to join now, join now. But I'm going to be
Now,
live. Yeah, I'm going to be living. I'm going to be going live with this soon. But the people who are coming in now, the people that have been joining, Katie, what did I tell you that I was doing?
you're gonna personally
I've been personally
communicate.
calling the people who have
Yeah,
been joining because
personally.
now it
Yeah,
ain't even live yet. So I'm getting out the kinks. I'm talking to the people. What do you want to see? Because I'm building it with you in real time. Because guess what I'm doing? I'm
real
in the
time
ring. I'm in the
in the ring.
ring. It's called the Pinky Effect. So I just pinned the comment. Um, www.school.com/the Pinky Effect. I'm so excited because
And let me tell you,
this not your average
let me tell
community.
no, let me tell y'all how real this is too. Like most of the time when we get on these lives, it's a feeling. It's like, oh, we got to get on now. It's not rehearsed. It's not
Mm-mm.
staged. Like me and her was literally talking, and I'm literally said I got to pull over. Like it's real time. It's just it's not like a stage situation. It's just not just information and guidance and helping you with your perspective and all these things.
You know
We
why? Because
also
I'm also flawed. I'm not perfect, and I don't present
yes,
that way because I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I'm
Yes.
putting a link in
If
here.
perfectly imperfect was a person.
That part. Okay, click that link. You know I'm not tech savvy. Hold on.
Oh, me neither.
Okay, click that link, y'all, and tell me if that one worked. I just posted the link. Okay, hold on. Did that link work? So download School SKOOL on your phone. Let me see. I can send a link. But yeah, it's going down. Tell me, did that link work that I just put in there? Did that link work? Somebody tell me. Oh, it's still the same. Hold on. But yeah, so Katie, what were you saying? Keep going while I'm looking for this link.
No, I was just, at the end of the day, right? Here's another thing that people need outside of information, outside of guidance. They need energy.
Yeah.
They need energy.
Oh,
They
I got
need
it.
energy. So when we get on these lives, a lot of times we just kind of can feel like, oh, we need to hop on this live. It's a must right now. While we in this energy, while we in this space, we need to get on here and say something. It's just like when we said, "How big is your appetite?" That conversation happened in real life
Yeah.
because that right there, man, that hit me hard because I was in a music group with me plus three guys and
Tell them the music group
everybody
you was
didn't
in.
have the Prophet Jones. We was on Motown. We had a big wedding song, Lifetime. A lifetime is
Is
all
all
that
that
I
I
need.
need.
I'm ready to settle down and give you all of me. A big wedding record. But here's the thing. I was in a group where we sung in harmony, but internally we wasn't in harmony in terms of how big our appetite was.
Mm-hmm.
How
Yeah.
could we harmonize and not be on the same page in other places?
Yeah.
How could we harmonize and sound so good on music, but personally, everybody had a different appetite?
Mm, that's a bar.
That's just like you can be around people and it sounds good,
Okay,
but
hold on. Wait. Did that
everybody
link
is
work, y'all? I'm so not technical. Who want to be my community manager?
you,
Who want to be my community manager? Okay. I need a community manager because it's going up. So listen.
go
Okay,
ahead.
Kim, you the best. Thank you. So click on the Pinky Effect. This is a real community. We're not downloading documents. This ain't that. It's intimate building. We are locking in every week. I'm going to bring the best of the best in this group. I'm talking about all my friends that's popping, all my friends that have lost it and got it back, all my friends that are in transition. You're going to hear real stories, people that are going through real stuff. Like this ain't fluff. It's not interview style. This is this in real time because sometimes all the time you need to be around people who are also in the ring.
Oh man, you
You need to be
you
around
just
people
said
who are
people.
also in the ring.
Yes,
That's what I
yo, you
want. I
want to
want to
know
be
in
around
20?
people that's in the ring. Why you think I like talking to you every day, Katie? Because you always in a ring. I know. Listen, do you know I had 3 people this week. 3 people this week say I talk about business too much. 3 people this week. And guess what I said? Thank you. You know why? Because
Hmm.
God gave me the assignment to be a dot connector. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm a dot connector, and the vessel to be a dot connector is business. I love
yes,
business. I love the art of
yes.
creativity. I love the art. I love projects. I love building things, which is why I always got an idea. So I
You
want to
want to
be
know what
around
the
people that want to talk about business. I want to be around
you want
people
to
that
know
want to
the
build.
here's the difference. You're passionate about it. Some people do it, but they're not passionate. They're not all in.
Like when I say I really love the idea of business, I love taking something from nothing to something. I love building something from an idea to manifestation to execution. Like I love that shit. Like I love that.
Yeah, that's because you know what that is. That's the God light, because God is a creator.
Yeah. And because of that, I've done everything. So let me tell you the level of qualification. Because as I build this community, you're not talking to somebody that just want to build a community. I have range. Let me tell you about the range that I got. Okay. The range that I got is I started a company. First of all, let me back all the way up. For the people who don't know me, if you're new here, my name is Pinky Cohays. Before I started a company, I was a television producer for The Maury Show. And I was a casting director for a show on the OWN network. And then I started my company, Slutty Vegan, in 2018. And after I started my company in 2018, I opened up to 14 locations. And just a couple of my accolades, okay? I've done a whole lot of things. I've graced a lot of magazine covers. QSR cover, Essence magazine cover, Black Enterprise cover, magazine cover. I've made the Time 100 list. I've made the Forbes list twice. I've made Power, what is it? Ebony Power 100. I have made
Yep.
Bloomberg Top 40 Successful Women. Mute your phone real quick, KD. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, KD, you got to get in a quiet spot because they said, okay.
I'm gonna click off. Give me 2 minutes. I'm
All
pulling in.
right. I've grown up to 14 slutty vegan locations. I created $100 million brand. I've grown my business 14 stores. But guess what else I got? I failed publicly. My company had $20 million in debt. I had people running my business. And you know the end of the story. So literally, I have literally gone through everything. So when you want to get in a ring with people, you get in the ring with people who got range. I know what it feels like to win. I know what it feels like to lose. I've grown $100 million brand. I've raised $33 million in business. I've had investors. I've had to start over. Okay. Those are the people that we need to be around in 2026. That's called wisdom. That is called wisdom. I'm a Sagittarius Canary. I just had a birthday December the 8th. I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. Like I literally have been in the trenches. I've had the highs. I've had the lows. I've battled depression. I'm a mother. I got kids. I'm a wife. I'm married to Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. If you ever heard of Big Dave's Cheesesteaks, go check him out. I've never had his his food except for the fries. But my husband is Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. He also has $100 million brand. Okay, he's also lost a lot and gained a lot. Listen, entrepreneurship is gritty. Like I don't know what you see on the internet. Okay, frying devices on local networks. I don't know what you see on the internet, but entrepreneurship is gritty. It ain't easy by a long shot. Every day you wake up solving problems. I'm the ultimate problem solver. Entrepreneurship, every single day you wake up solving problems. Every day you got to figure it out. Every day you got to understand, like, all right, how we going to figure this out? How we going to take things to the next level? It ain't easy. It is not easy. You got people that either want to take from you. You got, yes, my husband, he did that interview with Kirk Franklin and Tyler Perry the other day. We've been married for 3 years and we got 5 kids. I got an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 4, 3, and 2-year-old. It is very hard. Pleasure planners. You said, do I love what I do? Let me tell you, I'm being honest because one thing I don't do is I don't tell a lie. What I love is that I'm able to use my creative genius to continue to create. What I don't like, and I'll be honest, I don't like the operations of business, but it's necessary. And nobody else would tell you this. The reason why I don't like the operations is because that's the whole reason I didn't want to work in corporate America. Like, I just want to be creative. I know that I got a gift. Like, I just want to create, and I can create all the things. I know how to put butts in seats. I do all of the things, but I am a creator. And as entrepreneurs, you have to get real with yourself about what it is that you're great at. Okay? You have to get real with yourself about what it is that you are great at. If you are great at operations, you need to fully immerse yourself into that. If you are great at social media, immerse yourself. If you are great at your mouthpiece and you know how to open your mouth, you got to know yourself, Kim. You have to know yourself, and you got to be honest about that, because the problem is when you're not honest about that, that's the quickest way for your business to fail. And that's a fact. That is a fact. It's the quickest way for your business to fail if you don't understand your superpower. I have learned that my superpower is that I know how to bring people together. My superpower is not operations. I know how to do it, but I don't love it. So like, it's hard for me to immerse myself. So I got to put the people in place that knows how to do it. You need to know it. Let's be clear. You need to know your business, but you need to align yourself with people that can get in the ring, that know it more than you, that can teach you at the same time, that can focus on that so that you can focus on the thing that you have the superpower in. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So in a perfect world, okay, in a perfect world, I get to focus on building, creating, building a community, talking to people, doing all of the things, right? That's what I want to focus on. That is where my heart desires. And I continue to align myself with best in class. And is it easy aligning yourself with best in class? Hell no. Like, I be finding people that got the best resume I ever seen, and half of them don't be doing nothing. It just is what it is, right? And that is the art of business. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Listen, when people play football and baseball and basketball, all of them don't win every single game. They don't win every single game, but that don't mean that they're not winners, because guess what? They've already been drafted. Do y'all understand that most of the people who are in the NFL and the NBA, they are the 1%er in their community, from their community. So when you see all of these basketball teams, every single one of those persons was the best in class in their city. Do you understand what I'm saying? They were the best in class in their city. And because they were best in class in their city, they came to a group where they played the game. So just because they don't win a certain game don't mean that they're not a winner. That's the art of entrepreneurship. You're not going to win every game. But guess what you do in every game? You learn. You learn how to be better. You learn how to be smarter. Listen, I'm probably, fourth quarter is the hardest for every single, well, for my business. Fourth quarter is tough. Hold on, what happened? So what I was saying is fourth quarter is tough. Fourth quarter is especially tough for people in entrepreneurship. I mean, for people in the restaurant business, especially. Fourth quarter is tough. Okay. So you got to know how to pivot in fourth quarter. You got to know how to do things differently in fourth quarter. TikTok just knocked me out. It was 500 people in here. Yeah. So I say all that to say that I have started my community and I'm so excited about it. Do I sound low? Do I sound low? Let me turn up. Okay. Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Oh, no sound detected. Okay. Maybe it's, I'm going to come out and come back in.